Guys, welcome to Rootstem Gaming. We've got another Space Marine versus Space Marine battle report, kind of, from the previous one that you may have seen on Saturday. That one was just nothing but brutality of Marines versus Marines. But today we're going to have a little bit of Deathwatch Knights versus the Crimson Fist Space Marines. This is a 2,000 point match play game. Now, unfortunately, I apologise, I've got some figures that are not painted. And Luke apologises, even though he's not going to apologise for having figures that are not truly WYSIWYG. So
I regret nothing.
He regrets nothing, because he wants to try some stuff in this particular game. We rolled the first mission from the 2018 chapter approved, the one where you've got 5 objectives on the tabletop. You can only score the objectives at the end of each battle round. Each objective is worth 1, but whatever D6 you roll at the start of the beginning of the battle round, that is worth 2. Unless you roll a 6, and then all of them are worth 2. So hopefully my superior numbers should aid me in making sure that I capture more of these objectives. Plenty of terrain on the battlefield because we're using Knights, and let's be fair, we used Space Marines in the last battle report, and if you've not got line of sight blocking terrain on here, you're going to die. You really are going to die. Right, let's take you to some armies. Back on the channel. Yay. And he's brought his Deathwatch and his Knights. So let us know what you've got there, sir.
So let's start with the Deathwatch. We've got a battalion.
Yeah.
We've got a Smash Captain, Storm Shield Thunderhammer. So he's going to be up in the sky. A jump pack, so he's going to be up in the sky and coming down to wreak some havoc. A Watchmaster, who's not the Warlord for a change, but
okay.
I'm spending a CP so he has a relic, which is a Tomb of the Ectoclades, to allow him to have a mission tactic bubble, which we can change at the start of every turn. And he obviously does all his rerolls. So onto the battalion, we've got 2 identical squads here with 7 intercessors with auto bolt rifles, the flat free shots now. And
this is what I mean by
they're not models.
He's not got the models, but it's what he's testing out.
They've got an aggressor that gives them the mixed squad rules, which means they can advance and shoot with no penalty to assault weapons. And then an Inceptor as well, so they can fall back out of combat and still shoot with no penalty. Then over here we've got 2 squads of 5, which we're saying I've got the Stalker bolt rifles for the heavy 1, flat 2 damage, AP -2. And that's cool because I have a 6-inch range ammunition that gives an additional AP -1. So basically all the time these guys are going to be 42-inch range with AP -3, 2 damage.
It's still a bit cheese.
And then the last thing we've got in the Deathwatch is a Twin Laz Contemptor Mortis Dreadnought. And then onto the Knights we have a Crusader with a Thermal Spear and the Endless Fury heirloom. He is the Warlord, so he's got the shield for the 4+ invuln. Then over here, we're spending 2 CP on this guy. 1 CP for an extra heirloom, which is the Paragon Gauntlet for the flat 8 damage gauntlet with no minus. And then he has also got the Land Strider Warlord trait for another CP, which means he gets +2 to advances and charges.
Okay, and then that's just an
And then you've got a little armiger just to fill it out so I can have 3 CP.
And heavy stubber.
And heavy stubber, Very good.
Rightio. So that is the 2,000 points of Deathwatch and Knights. I think I'm going to struggle, personally, due to the high toughness, high wounding of the Knights. And then these guys are able to run around with a hell of a... And then, of course, the Stalkers, 2 damage. Everybody knows 2 damage is the death of Primaris Marines, which is what I've primarily got. I've not got a lot of normal lads in this particular force when I show you. But we'll see what's going to happen. This is my 2,000 points worth of Crimson Fist. Apologise again for the unpainted figures. There. I was trying to get them painted for the game, but unfortunately life did get in the way. We've got a battalion, and I believe, is it Spearhead? Heavy support?
Spearhead,
yeah. Thanks, Luke. Right, so I've got 3 HQs in total then. We've got Pedro Cantor, because the rules for him just got released on a PDF. He's not mentioned on what Warlord trait he's got, but in the previous book he used to have the Warlord trait for Crimson Fists. So I'm going to give him the Warlord trait for Crimson Fists again, which in the new book is he gets back up on a 4+ if he's been taken down with X amount of wounds left. We've got a Lieutenant with a power sword and a bolt pistol, and a Chaplain with the Crossbow Course and a plasma pistol. We've also got a Standard. He's going to have the Standard of the Emperor Ascendant. which gives them a 9-inch bubble for units to be able to shoot if they're taken down, which might combat a little bit of the damage to sniper rifles that he seems to have at the back of the battlefield. 3 units of standard intercessors. 2, which is going to be the new guys, have been converted to have power fists. And I've even gone and put a beaky on this lad here. Once I've got these painted, they should look cracking. And they're going to be my effective front line. We've got 2 units of, plasma dudes, hellblasters, just with a standard rapid fire icon. We've got, of course, a Land Raider with your classic setup. We have a Whirlwind Scorpius. This is a Forge World figure. It's quite deadly, and especially when it's hidden away from certain units, you can actually cause quite a lot of damage. A unit of Centurion Devastators, simply because I knew I were coming across Knights today, because in the club, if we're playing against Super Heavies, or anything more Lord of War-ish, you have to declare it to your opponent, because sometimes we've played games before where that's not been the case, and people with the Lords of War can run away with it. So, I do have certain units designed to try and take out Knights, if I possibly can. We've got a unit of 8 Stern Guard. They should prove quite useful to try and take out some numbers. They're all mounted up in a Rhino. Pedro Canto might get in the Rhino with them, or maybe the Chaplain, I'm not sure just yet. And of course, the Land Raider can't have chuff all inside it. That's my force, so we're going to go across and we're going to get everything set up and ready. I'm on this side. We've got the dice already. It's that weird looking, it's like a Dawn of War deployment, but not Dawn of War deployment. 9 inches away from the centre, 3 inches away from table edges. And we're going to, we'll get set up, and once we're set up, we'll bring in to see who gets first turn. So we're down, we're deployed. I've got my Rhino with my Stern Guard, I've got my Land Raider with my Centurions, I've got my Scorpius, we've got Marines, we've got a couple more squads of Marines, and yes, I've got a big gap here, but he's got no drop pods, you can't deep strike in turn 1, so I'm not very bothered. Big lad with shooty. More units. Chicken Walker. That's Contemptor Mortis Dread, which surprisingly the rest of them's Relic, that one isn't, but there we go. Yep. We had a discussion about that yesterday, didn't we? We were like, are we sure? Yeah. Mainly for this game. That's what we were checking for. 2 units here, one with the cheaty weapons, one with the non-cheaty weapons, and then another unit here with the cheaty. Get on to it. There we are. So I know he wants to be in cover, which is why I'm moving his figures. And then we've got this lad here that's just stood there like going, come on, I want to charge you.
Yeah.
Right, now the mission rules are we roll to see who gets the first turn, but because he was down first, Luke, he gets +1. So if you roll first then, sir.
3.
So 2 turns to 3. Can I beat him? I can. So I'm going to have to, well, the thing is, having first turn in this mission, you only score the objectives at the end of a battle round. But he's got 3 lots of knights, and I do have to try and smash him with some weapons first. So I'm going to take the first turn. You get to try and seize then, sir. No, near enough. Close, but no cigar. Cantor takes the lead. Right, let's go into Crimson Fists turn 1. Right, so I've advanced forward. Units that I've ran, such as these Hellblasters, I've got a marker next to them. Everyone's within ranges of a block. Pedro Cantor hopefully able to help with certain units. I'm hoping he's within 6 of a lot of these guys. These guys I know they're in the open, but I need to get range. These lads are just going to sit on the objective. Now we did roll for the objective. We got number 2, which is lucky for me because I'm sat on it. But I've not got the first turn of, I've not got the deciding factor when it comes to that. So we're going to start off with some heavy weapons. The Devastator protocol is in effect. So I'll put that on the table next to me. And armor penetration characteristics of, yeah, this model's equipped with. And we're going to go with the Whirlwind to start with. Now the Whirlwind has stood still. It's a Whirlwind Scorpius. I've forgotten how many shots it is, but it's going to be firing on some nasty infantry. So Whirlwind Scorpius is firing. It's got the chastism of fire on it. It's not firing at the closest though, so it won't get the +1 to wound, because it's firing at the guys with the rifles. So it does get to fire twice, but it doesn't have to be at the same target. So the first one, 3D 3 shots. Ooh, only 4. So 4 shots. Reroll to hits because I'm within 6 inch of Cantor. So I've got 3 hits and I need 3s to wound. 3 wounds. Now, it was normally AP -2. It's a heavy vehicle and it's a heavy weapon. So it's an extra -1. So it's going to be AP -3, sir. So it's going to need 6s. No, it's going to need 5s because you're in cover. So 3 of them. Oh, look at that!
Oh, 2 save and 1 goes through. What's the damage?
It's 2, so it will kill 1.
So 1 is dead.
Alright, so the second round will also fire into the same target. That's a lot better this time.
Oof.
That's 3, 6, 7, 8. 8 shots needing 3s to hit, re-rolling. Should really move them out of the way. There, mind them, mate. Yep. I'll put them away if you've got the same dice out. Oh, I've recorded all that. Didn't mean to. 3s to wound. Re-rolling 1s because I forgot the lieutenant is near. That's going to be a follow. Another 6, sir.
Ooh. 6. 5s. Oh, no, that's a dead
That's
unit.
4, 5 of them. That'll be a dead squad.
That's it. First strike.
First strike, not first blood. First strike. So that will put me a VP up, which we'll do in a moment. And I've got some other units to fire. Suppression fire is now being played on the tank. He's going to fire twice again. It's going to be at the front unit. I'm going to put both shots into it. So I'll roll these twice. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 shots into those. 12 shots, needing 3s with rerolls.
Good job.
Ooh, 2 misses, so that's going to be 10 hits. Right, so 2s to wound, rerolling 1s. Chaticism of fire is in effect as well. Wow.
Well, indeed.
I hate the fact Mills has taken the thingy. There we go. I'm on 7. Command points left. Luke's on 8. That would be 10 wounds, sir, with a -3. 2 damage apiece.
That's a lot.
It is.
That's 10 into it.
It is.
10.
He's got a couple of wound-free characters on there. It might be best off trying to take a couple of hits maybe on those.
Maybe. Right, let's see. 5s?
Yep.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Oh, weighted
Spiked
dice.
it.
Weighted dice.
That's 4 have gone through, so that's 2
That's
dead intercessors.
5 has gone through,
Oh,
so
5
minus
has
a
gone
3.
So,
And it's 2 damage.
2 damage. So, we'll take 2 of them
Yeah,
on the Inceptor.
no problem. So that will kill him off because they're now 3 wounds apiece.
Yep. And
So
then
3 to allocate.
we've got 3. So we're going to kill 3 more guys.
Rightio.
Yep.
And that was some spozzy rolling there. Still suffer damage, but spozzy rolling. Syrian Devastators are going to open up. They've got some chesty rockets, they've got some heavy bolters, they've got some las cannons. So the heavy bolters, if you're in range, will be going against the infantry. The chest rockets and las cannons will go against that Contemptor. So first off will be 6, 12 heavy bolter shots. Because I keep forgetting it's 6 apiece. So 12 heavy bolter shots. Now, because I've got the sergeant with the omniscope, he does mean, now, because I've chewed up some of that unit, I'm no longer getting the +1 to hit. If you're at least 8 models.
Yeah.
So I'm not getting the +1 to hit for Crimson Fist, but I do get the Bolt of Discipline, or whatever we call it now.
Yep.
So needing 3s to hit with rerolls for Cantor. No 6s. That happened to me.
There's one.
Oh, 1 6. So 2 6s. Them 2 become additional automatic hits. So I need 3s to wound because the majority squad is still toughness 4. And he's going to get no cover save and a -2. Rerolling the 1s for the lieutenant. That is 5. That's 11 wounds, -2. So he's going to need 5s. Thankfully it's only 1 damage, mate.
11.
11, yes. Needing 5s.
Okay, so that is not that many. So that's 2. So dead intercessor, dead intercessor, dead intercessor, dead intercessor. That's 4 dead intercessors.
Wow.
Wow, that unit is in trouble.
Just wow. I think whoever got first turn, we're going to give it somebody an hurt.
Leave the aggressor on the table.
Right, heavy weapons. Into the dread. That's going to be 3, 4, 5 shots of the rockets and 2 last cannons, which I'll use the Mechanicus dice on. That's going into the dreadnought, needing 3s. Reroll for Cantor. Bloody good job is there. So 2 of the rockets failed to hit. This is strength 8 and strength 9 representatively, so we're going to need both of them are going to need 3s. Both of them are going to be pushed onto your refractor field or your 5-up save. Reroll the 1s for lieutenant. Still failed. So 2 rockets have gone through and 2 las. So the 2 rocket. Do you want to use different colours or?
Yeah. Rockets.
Yep.
Las.
So rockets are in white.
5s.
So you got 1 of each.
Yeah, 1 of each.
Which will be 1d6 and 1d3 wounds. So that's only 3 wounds.
Okay.
I'm not using a command point just yet for re-rolling. But that's 3 wounds off that guy. Blasters at the bottom, they didn't advance. They are within 30 inches. They're going to overcharge. Still within 6 inch of Cantor. Ooh, do I re-roll? Yes, yeah, I do. I am not within 6 inch of my left. Well, I'll double check that, but I don't think I'm within 6 inch of a lieutenant. Overcharging, needing 3s. Don't need it. That's 5 wounds with a -4, but it's going to be his invulnerable save anyway.
5, did you say?
5 of them, 2 damage apiece, sir.
Yeah, so
that's 8.
That is the dead.
Unless you want to re-roll.
I'm going to spend 1 command point to have a go. No, it's a dead.
Wow. Does he explode?
Does he explode? No.
No.
Aye.
That is that chunk just disappearing. Heavy bolters from these plus the last cannons. Heavy bolters are going to go into the aggressor. The last cannons are going to go into the chicken walker. Heavy bolters start with, again, within 6 of Cantor, can re-roll. So that's a fail, but that's a 6. So that means that one's an extra hit, because even the tanks gain benefits now. Needing 3 toughness. I think they're 5.
No, I think they're much tougher than that.
Not the walker. This is against your.
Oh yeah, no, the aggressor's 5. Yeah.
It's 4s to wound him, Ben, and I am within 6 of them. Reroll the 1s. Only 2 wounds, -2, but you do get cover.
What? No.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. How much damage?
Only once heavy bolters.
Okay, so he's left alive on 1 wound.
He's left alive, 1 wound. Last cannon is now smacking into the chicken walker. Reroll hits. 3 hits. I got 2 6s done. 3s to wound. Reroll 1s. Oh, saving grace. -4 because of the Devastator Doctrine.
Do they have an invul?
Yes, 5 up.
5 up.
Only against shooting.
Yep.
Nope. That will be 6 wounds, sir. I don't know how many wounds I've got in total, but he's got 6 less than what he started with. We've done a bit of shooting. These opened fire at them, did a wound. These guys here opened fire, actually killed off the aggressor. They opened fire at the chicken walker, didn't do anything. So, these guys I'm spending a command point on, I'm down to 6 now, for steady advance. So that's going to be all 8 guys firing twice into these. So that's 16 shots, but no re-rolls. Any 6s?
1.
1 6. So I missed me 1.
Wow.
Needing 4s. This is a -2 with it being a special issue bolter.
Well.
Jesus. And I'll be honest, past couple of battle reports have done really well. My regular viewers can contest. I normally roll crap. That's 10 wounds, sir. Minus of 2, but you're on a +1 for cover, so you're going to need 4s.
10 wounds.
10 wounds, needing 4s.
Oh, so that's 3 go through, 4 go through,
5 go through, which will be, because you've got 1 wounded already.
Yep, so
the 3 dead.
1, yeah, so 3 dead.
Oh, man. Wow. Just wow. Again, the stuff that you can do with Space Marines. What I mean, just look at the amount of damage I've caused in 1 round of shooting.
Mostly with bolters.
Yeah, mostly with bolters. I didn't even hit his knights. Let's hope that his knights are able... Well, I did hit his knights. I've hit his chicken walker. I'm hoping, I think Luke's hoping that his knights are going to be able to pull something out of the bag here.
They're going to need to. I mean...
And that one's only a close combatter.
Exactly.
So he's really going to have to try and get stuck in.
Yeah.
Wow. Just simply wow. Space Marines, maybe a little too overpowered. Right, well, I can't do anything. You don't score VPs until the end of the battle round. So if we're playing a VP-based game, at the moment, I don't even think I'm within... I don't think I've paid attention. I'm not within 3 inches of that one. I'm not within 3 inches of the centre. The only I'm within 3 inches of is that one, which will score me 2. So technically, you could walk forward and score more points here, sir.
That's my plan.
Morale test, they lost 3. Those guys down there.
Yeah, they lost 3 leadership 8.
Lost 3 leadership 8. So roll a d6, re-roll any fail. Yep, you're fine. So that'll be a 6. And then doesn't have to do it on that one because that whole centre column is gone.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Right. Deathwatch / Knights. I might as well just call it Knights. Knights. 10-1. Marines have moved forward. He has advanced. Did you advance for night? Yeah, you did, didn't you? Advanced for night to try and shoot these if he could. You can't get range to them. Armagers moved forward. That's not actually ran, but this unit did. He ran forward. So he's probably going to spend some CPs to be able to try and charge. Did try and see if he could get into the Land Raider. It is within 12, so he would need an 11. But, oh well, we'll see what happens. Right then, so what are you firing with first?
We'll do these 2 Stalker bolt rifle vets into these Hell Blasters.
The unpainted ones at the bottom.
Yeah, so
no problem, sir.
That's 2 shots.
Yep.
Oh no, yeah, sorry, it's 2 shots.
Because a heavy one.
Yeah, they did move, so it's 4s.
Yeah, that's true.
And they've got a Watchmaster so they can re-roll the misses.
Yep.
So to hit 4s, good job, because I didn't hit with any. Okay, one hit. And
strength of 4.
Strength.
It's a heavy support choice.
Oh, ammunition. Wounded on 2s.
Oh, wounded on 2s, and is within 6 of his guys, so he can change the tactic to heavy support, meaning that he can wound on a 2-up.
And I can re-roll a 1.
There you go. Now, because he's used that ammunition, is it still...
the minus is the same, so it's -2.
-2, I'm in cover, so it'll be effectively be a -1. So I need a 4. I'll roll that again because that's cocked. It's saved.
Oh, very good.
I didn't want it to, I wanted him to die
I wanted to kill
shoot.
something. Okay, so we'll do this knight first. He's going to put his thermal
Lancy thing into the Land Raider. Yeah. Shots.
D3 shots for 1. It's going really well. Hitting on freeze. Hit.
He has hit. Strength of the weapon.
I think.
Is it an 8?
8. Yeah, let's just double check. Yeah, it's strength 8. So
he's going to need a 4 against the Landy.
Nope.
No. You haven't used your command point yet.
Nah. We'll do his
waiting for big stuff.
We'll do his heavy stubber into the... I should have declared this first.
It's fine.
Heavy stubber into the Primaris.
I knew the heavy stubber would not be going into the Land Raider.
Yeah. So 3 shots.
Yep.
On freeze.
1 hit.
1. Wounding on
4s.
4s. Yep. Nope.
No
wounds. It's going well.
Doing well. Doing well. You're doing well, sir. You're doing well.
Next one. God. We'll do the auto bolters into them, so they're 3 shots a piece.
And have you all? Yeah, because you're expanding the range.
Expanding the range for 1 extra AP as well. So
right.
AP -1 now.
Okay. And they're like 30. Is it 30?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. We'll count it up.
So 21 assault bolter shots hitting on freeze.
Yep.
No re-rolls. So that could have been better. That missed it, just knocked it.
I'm going to say Cantor, 150 points, been smacking my lines, really did help my turn.
So,
needing 4s, but he gets to re-roll the 1s because I am a troop choice.
Yeah, re-roll. so that didn't make a difference.
I'm not in cover, and it's a -1 because of his ammunition.
Yep. So
that's 6. He's not going to kill the squad.
No,
Might hurt it. 3 wounds, so 1's down, and a wound on the squad. Now, Endless Fury going into the Centurion Devastators. We've already done the heavy stubber against these, bounced off. He fired a heavy stubber, actually caused a wound on the Hellblasters. So the thermal will be going into this, Endless Fury into them. Fury, 14 shots.
6s explode. Ooh, God. Poor. Bad. Dice.
But he did get 2 6s,
Bad.
which means 2 extra hits.
2 more in.
He needs Centurion Devastators, I believe a toughness 5. So we'll go with that for a minute. We'll let you roll the dice and then we'll double check because they are brand new.
Okay, so it needs freeze anyway.
Endless Fury is going to need freeze.
Okay, so
That is a lot. Right, let's check. Saves then on these because it's the 2 wounds, but they're in cover, so 1 up, minus for 2, and it's 2 damage apiece, did you say?
Yep.
So freeze. Oh. I failed 2, which means 1
dies.
will go down. They are within 9 inches of my relic, so on a 4+, he can fire before he dies. No. He doesn't. He doesn't shoot.
Praise the Lord.
So I lose 1 of the heavy bolter guys. He's going pop. Yep, go on. Sorry.
D6 shots into Landy for 4.
This is from his thermal lance spear or whatever other.
Okay, so they all hit.
I believe that is strength 9.
I believe it is. Let's just double check. It's strength 9, yeah.
What's the minus?
4. Yeah, 4.
Right.
So, wounding on freeze.
All wounded. Right, let's check some cover. Just checked. The slab side of the vehicle is well exposed. No 50% obscured there. Gonna need 6s. I got 1. So 3d6 worth of damage.
I'm going to re-roll the 1.
He's going to use his command point. Down to 5.
Wasn't one.
So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This leaves me with 6 wounds left. Down to 6 wounds on the Land Raider. A good hit there, but not enough. I did that on my first turn. He's done that on his first turn of shooting. Now, don't get me wrong. It's combat to go. There's a couple of units. He does have to spend CPs to be able to make that charge.
Yep, I'm going to do it.
But he is going to do it, and he gets +2 to his charge ranges. So we're going to do some charging. Is it 2 command points? Wow, he's down to 3. We're going to do some charging, and we'll come back into it. He's got in. Unfortunately, he only got a 7. So even with a consolidation, he's not going to be able to get into that vehicle. The Chicken Walker got in and didn't suffer any. Even though he took a couple of hits on the way in, he did manage to pass both saves. So then, sir.
He's going to use a strike.
Yep.
So that's 4 attacks.
These are only. Oh, this is the heavy one, isn't it? Yeah.
So on freeze. So
3 hits.
3 hits. These are strength ridiculous, I believe, because the time's 2.
Yep.
So it's strength 12.
Strength 12.
So
Go on then, sir.
2s. So 3 hits.
What's the minus?
Minus 3.
So I do get a save of a 6.
6 up save. None of them. Flat 3 damage, I believe. Yes, flat 3.
So that'll be 1. That's wounded another 2. Yep. Do they fight? No, none of them fight before they die. Wow, I'm not doing very well at all on that, am I? So we didn't show that on the thing because it did a ridiculous amount of hits and just effectively crumpled the. Yeah, just killed it. Right, so all of this is good stuff. It's not really, but I've scored 2 VPs, which means because I did first strike, I get 3. And Lucas scored 1, 2, 3. I have not fought back with them yet, actually. But I'll do that in a second. I don't think I don't know. It's first round of combat. So I get 3 from my normal guy and 4 from my sergeant. Wow. No, I think I've taken the guys away from 6 inches. I'm not going to get a re-roll to hit. So they hit 3 times.
Only 2 guys.
Yeah. Sergeant and normal bloke.
Oh, yeah.
And 2 wounds. No minuses.
3 up. Oh wow, both got 3.
Oh wow, so yeah, I've reduced it to 5 wounds. Don't kill it, but I've reduced it to 5 wounds at least. Right, but now he's scored 4 VPs this turn. So at the end of turn 1, Luke is winning by 4-3.
I'm not winning on models.
Yeah, no, he's not winning on models. He's done a Rhino, a Centurion, a normal guy, and 3 Hellblasters. It is not great. Right, Marines. Yes, he does. Which would actually be towards the landing. And so it's Marines, turn 2. Bit of shimmying, Stern Guard coming up trying to get objective 5. The Marines have gone round, that's a power fist in that squad. I'm probably going to try and charge, it might be a bad idea. They've gone down a level, Hellblasters have moved up, they've got the Chatticisms of Fire on them. And it's number 1 that's going to earn 2 VPs at the end. These units have moved up. I've not brought the Hellblasters out. They're staying in combat because I've got a funny feeling I'm going to start doing a lot of charges probably. Cantor's there as well, ready to give people extra attacks. And the Whirlwind Scorpius can now see this unit, so I can't use the 2 command points to be able to fire twice. So I'm just going to, fire it and then fire it again. I'm going to just basically hammer them with a single round, which is, for that, is 2 lots of shooting. So 6d3. So that's 6.
Wow.
6, 12, 13 shots. But I'm not within 6 inch of Cantor. I am within 6 inch of the Lieutenant, but I'm not within 6 inch of Cantor to re-roll the hits. 13 shots against the Marines, needing freeze. Now without Cantor, that's a bit better. Freeze to wound. Re-rolling once. Ooh. Only 4, sir. Only 4. And I've gone away from the Devastator Doctrine, so it's only a -2. And you'll be on a +1 for being in cover.
-2 +1 puts me on 4, right?
It does.
Oh, but I don't make any, of course. So,
And it's 2 damage apiece.
Well, that's 4 dead primaries.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Well, no. He'll die, so that takes 2 of the wounds.
That takes 2 of the wounds, so that means you've got another 2 left. You could put them both on the aggressor if you wanted.
At this stage, I'm going to say yeah.
Alright, so that will be 2 dead Marines rather than it being 4 dead primaries. Oh, okay.
Sorry. No, I need him.
I need him!
2 primaries.
2 primaries. So 3 models gone from that unit. I like that. I need him.
No, I forgot about that.
Rightio. Not bad, not bad. Right, next. So off camera, we've done their shooting into this. We've also done their shooting into this. He's rotated the iron shields because I've turned to tactical doctrine, so all of my rapid fire weapons are an extra minus. So he's now on a 4-up invulnerable save. He's only got 1 command point left, meaning he can't forcefully explode. These units now going to open fire. I'm not within 6s of anybody, so no rerolls on anything. But they need 3s to hit. And I'm playing Masterful Marksmanship, so they will need then 5s to wound rather than 6s. Any 6s are an extra shot. So that's them 4 misses. But then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4, 5, 6 additional hits. That 6 thing can really hurt. Now these are going to be -3. It's not going to matter on his rotated iron shields. I do need 5s and 6s to wound. 1, 2, 3, 4. So another 4 wounds. He is down 2 wounds, so he's down to 20. He loses another one. He's down to 21. Right, some big weapons time. Okay, I did a bit more off camera. Dawn's arrows opened up, managed to knock off 2 more wounds from the knight, down to 19. And all this lot here, the characters had a go and didn't do any additional damage. Now it's the Hellblasters' turn. They're going to overcharge straight into the guy. I've got my different colours. 2 of them I'm going to have to roll again though. Reroll any misses. So they've all hit. Another 2. All of them have hit. I need 4s normally, +1 to my wounding for that. And I get to reroll the 1s.
3 rerolling 1s.
Wow, that is 9 wounds. Jesus Christ. Now, thankfully, he's rotated the iron shields. He's on 4s.
4 ups. Oh, that's a few.
That's 4, so that's going to be 8.
Yep.
Going to be down to 11. And like I dropped the dice there. Right, Land Raider. Devs are opening up. The heavy bolt has just fired. Out of 6 shots, I scored 9 hits. So, just a bit weird how some of the rules work now. Right, so the rockets in the chest is 2d3. It's going to be 3 shots. Needing 3s, re-rolling for Cantor. 2 hits. Needing 4s to hurt you. 1 wound, minus of 2, sir.
Nope.
No, D3 damage. For a straight 3, he's now down to 7 wounds. The heavy bolter did score a wound earlier. 2 las cannons from the same unit. Reroll the miss. 2 hits. 3s to wound, rerolling the 1s. 1 wound. 4 up save, sir.
Yep.
He's done it.
Oh.
Land Raider. Opening fire. Those guys fired out the heavy bolters. Didn't score anything. Now it's las cannons time. So needing 4s. Rerolls. 3s, re-rolling 1s. 2. 2 saves, sir.
2 4 ups. 1.
1's gone through. 6 damage. He's down to 1 wound.
Wowzers.
Yeah. I'm gonna not shoot anything else at him because I ain't got no else to shoot at him.
Charge it.
It is charge time. So let's do some charging. We'll see what happens. So we're in combat. They're in. They're in. Cantor's in. There's a lot of guys down there. Bit of a s'mores. Right, here we go. These guys are playing 2 command points. Puts me down to 3. For Gene Raw Might. And what that means is the Primaris infantry unit, if it rolls a 6 to hit, will score an automatic wound without having to roll. But I do have 3 attacks apiece and 4 on the Power Fisted Sergeant due to the new Space Marine rules. This is insane. 3s, guys. The Mechanicus dice for the fist, which is a -1. But it is an unmodified hit roll of a 6. So, 2 Power Fists have automatically wounded. 1 of the normal has automatically wounded. This is a hell of a lot of attacks for 5 men. I'll keep them there because they automatically wound. So, 1 normal, 3 Power Fist.
What's the minus on the fist? 3.
-3. You need 6s. You only got 1 wound left.
See. He's dead.
He's gone. Does he explode? Which you really want him to.
5 up. No.
No. Is it a 5 up for that one? Right, it don't matter.
No.
You not rolled.
It don't matter. I didn't roll 5.
He didn't roll 5, so that one's gone. Jesus. Next, against the Chicken Walker, he needs 3s to hits with re-rolls. 2 fail. And he's got that many attacks simply because he's got 4 on profile, plus 1 for Space Marines Angels of Death, plus another 1 for being within 6 inches of himself. So this is this many hits. Needing 3s. There's no lieutenant near me, so it's going to be 3 wounds, mate, with a -3.
He's not bracketed. He's on 7, isn't he?
He's on 5.
He's on 5. He's bracketed.
Well, his armour don't change if he's bracketed, though, does it?
Oh, no.
No, it shouldn't do.
Okay.
Needing 6s.
None.
None.
D3 apiece.
It is.
He's dead.
He's killed him.
Does he explode?
Yep.
Can they explode? Yes. D6. Oh, yeah.
Oh no!
D3 for every...
Every unit
Six.
within 6. This is bad. So this unit first.
For 3.
3, so that'll be 1.5 dead. That's not cracking for me. Right, I'll get some of these up. I need some wounding dice, I think. So 1.5 dead.
Yeah,
so
these guys?
The other unit that charged in, that's got 4 left.
For 1?
1, I think they've already got.
He had a wound on him.
Yep, so he's gone, so I lost a Marine there.
These units around here.
What about that's the one.
Oh, Cantor.
Yeah, Cantor.
2.
Suffered 2, he's down to 4. The Primaris. 2. They've lost a man. And then the banner bearer was also within 6 inch. He lost 2 wounds as well, and he's a Primaris one, so he should be down to 3.
Yeah,
and then
was he in range?
You know, he's not. None of those are in range, but the Land Raider is. Another one. That's down to 5. Wow.
He's gone.
And then he's dead. No morale to be taken because I'm still within 9 inches of this guy. I know I've took the guys off, but for me, they should just fight in combat because it is a combat phase. Right. It's going to be Luke's turn 2. Let's see what happens here. Trunders forward. They've stayed still because of the objective.
Yep.
They stayed still because they're heavy. Shooting some guys into these. Yep. So 2 shot sensor.
2 shots, heavy on freeze. Rerolling any misses. The Watchmaster, so 2 hits.
We'll try and roll not in the Cathedral because it's the worst place for cocks.
I'm going to use the AP -2 rounds.
You're going to... Which ones?
AP minus... Oh, I can't do it the heavy, sorry, it's the AP -1 round.
Right, okay.
So, it's going to wound on...
Off with the... Yeah, get off the terrain. Get off the terrain.
So 2 wounds.
2 wounds, so it's a -3, did you say?
-3, yeah.
So I'm in cover, so it's going to be 5s. So I saved 1, and the wounded one goes down.
Watchmaster's going to just 1 shot.
Yep.
Strength 4, it hits.
Yep.
It doesn't wound.
Doesn't wound.
Right.
Big lad, I'm guessing.
Yeah, big lad.
Unit, we've just measured. I am within 18 inch. So he's going to fire twice with his... I'll get a focus. He's going to fire twice with that, what we call aggressor.
Yep.
The rest of the guys are also within 24, so we're going to use their 2s to wound rounds. Right, let's see if we can hit some stuff. Roll a 3 for his grenade, just adding it to the rest of the shots. Oh wow, only 2 misses.
2 misses.
Lovely weighted dice, no.
Wounded on 4s.
Yeah.
And I reroll 1s because
I'm a troop showing. Yeah, I'm a troop, which is a good thing, mate.
It's a good thing. So
There's another one there, yeah.
And they missed.
So far 3 wounds. 6.
6 wounds. No minus.
People have been going on about how they're deadly. Probably in the Space Marine army they are.
Against something like Orcs, maybe. Or...
Oh, you've only scored 6 wounds against the Orcs, there, wouldn't you? 2s to save. 1. So that'll put 1 onto 1 wound from that unit because one of them's already died. And then you've got the rest of the bolters, which is 15 shots.
15
3 shots apiece, 5 left.
3s.
And he's going to be wounding on 2s. Wow.
That was a lot of misses.
That is a hell of a lot of misses.
Way below average. Rerolling.
Yep.
So they all wound.
So 6 wounds again.
Yep. No minus.
No minuses. I got 2 1s, so you will kill 1 and put 1 onto 1 wound. 4 hits with the heavy flamer, so that was a quick snap away. Heavy flamer's in range from the night. Actually, to declare, right, so yeah, so he's got 4 hits. Heavy flamer. Heavy stubber's also going to go into the same squad, that's the unpainted ones. The Gatling cannon is going to go into the Centurion devs, you can see them. And the big flamer doohickey thing is going to go into...
Oh no, they're not the same unit, are they? I thought these were all the same
unit.
unit.
No, they're 2 separate,
that's my bad then. The heavy flamer into those 2, into these guys, and the heavy stubber into those 2. That's what I've...
Against these first and sir, needing freeze.
Freeze. Oh my
1
gosh.
wound. And I've saved.
Oh god.
Heavy stubber.
3 shots on freeze.
Yep.
And they all hit on 4s.
Nothing. Bounces off the Marines. Right, let him gather his dice. Your Gatling cannon, 14 shots.
6s explode. There's a few 6s.
But there's a couple of misses. So
yeah.
1.
So they miss.
So, but you got 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So the 5 that missed, you've just got back.
Yep.
Needing freeze. Should have played a card, shouldn't I? But I didn't. It's all right.
So
that's a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12.
12 damage on those guys. They're going to need 3 ups to save. 3 up saves. Oh, there's no point re-rolling. They're going to be gone. Right. The heavy bolter guy. He shoots. The last cannons. He shoots. Both of them open fire before their death. I actually should have rolled for all of them as well. Fire 1 weapon, so I've got a las cannon and a rocket. So the rocket is 2 shots. The last cannon is 1. I am needing 3s. I'm not within 6 of Cantor, but I am within 6 of Lieutenant. So, the last cannon missed, but one of the rockets hits. Need a 4. It wounds. A -2 on your guy.
Nope,
no, D3 damage for 2. So the other knight is now down to 22 wounds. Spear coming in, heavy D6 shots. 5. That's what he wants.
5 shots.
Needing 3s.
Needing 3s.
1 miss.
4 hit.
Needing 3s.
Needing 3s. Oof.
2. I can stop them.
Am I within half range? We need to worry about
Well, we need to worry about that in a minute when I roll to see if I can stop them. I didn't stop any.
I am within half range.
So at least 2d6 worth. So the first one.
So I roll 2d6
and
pick the highest of each of the rolls. So
that will be 4, 5, 6, 7. So that will be a dead land raider. But before I die, Revenge of the Machine Spirit down to 1 command point. I get to fire a weapon before he gets killed. Bring Lars then into the night. 1 hit. I do count it as counted as top profile. Needing a 3. Yep, it's wounded. Minus a 3. He does save it though, so a waste of 2 command points there. But the Land Raider has also gone. That's a good 400 point chunk. That's disappeared from the force. Right, the War Boss now is deciding whether or not he should actually charge. They're 2 separate squads.
They're not within 3. So I'm going to charge them.
What, both of them?
No.
Okay. Which unit are you going to charge?
Them.
Going to charge them?
Because they're not in range of the objective. And I want them.
They are. He is. He's a different squad.
Oh, is he in that squad?
The unpainted are completely different to the painted ones, dear mate.
Unpainted.
Oh!
Not from this distance.
Oh! Look at the bases!
Oh, yeah. I'll let you
Cheeky.
Then, yeah.
He's going to go against both.
Yeah, he's going to go against both.
Right. Let's open fire with some
do your Overwatch.
Combat with the 2 units. Oof. He's got 12 attacks. He's going to need 3s to hit. And so I want you to.
Attacks?
Yes, you can.
I'm going to do 3 on each. I'm going to do 6 on each.
I don't have enough command points for transhuman physiology.
So there'll be 6 on that unit.
Yeah.
And then 6 on that unit.
Okay. Yeah.
So white
so
is
basically
that unit.
Yeah.
And black's that unit.
Right. So white is the one with the power fist.
3s. Okay. And
Do you want to just move them 2 because
it's strength 8.
yeah,
so
strength 8, so you need 2s.
So
2. Is what's the minus? Is it 2?
2.
2.
A couple of ones.
Right. So 4, 6. So 6 against the painted squad.
Yep.
So 2 of them. I got 4 fails. I think there's only 3 left in that squad.
Flat 2 damage. So
we'll come back to that in a minute. And then 2 damage against the others. And both of them 2 go down. Again. I'm within 9 inches, so let's have a look at this. Within 9 of the banner, but them 2 are within 9 of the banner. So, the Mechanicus dice is for the Power Fist. The Power Fist gets to fight 1 attack before he dies. No. Fails to hit, re-roll for Cantor.
Oh yeah. They hit.
Hits. Needs a 4 to wound. It wounds, it's a minus of 3.
On my 3.
So you're going to be on 6s.
No.
No. D3 damage.
2.
For 2.
18.
So he's down to 18 wounds, but both Primaris squads have been eliminated. So that knight has done very well this turn. It's got rid of the Centurion Devastators, the Land Raider, and 2 Primaris units. Definitely getting its points back. Consolidation, he's actually got within. He's wanting to get within an inch of Cantor. We can't really put the model through. So Cantor will be able to fight.
Oh no, I didn't mean that. I meant to be. So he was just outside of an inch.
Oh, just outside of an inch.
No
right. Okay. Yeah. So no fighting for Cantor.
Sorry. My bad.
Cantor can't fight. Right. No problem. Cantor not fighting. Right. So let's count up some VPs.
2.
So 2,
3,
3,
4.
4. So he's managed to get up to 8, and I've got 2. So I'm actually on 5.
The bigger dice.
Got 1 command point left. Now that was a good turn for him. He managed to kill quite a few. 2 full squads of Primaris has gone down, and the Land Raider and the Centurion Devastators, which is the heavy weapons that can hurt him. But he is down to 16 wounds left.
Oh, hang on. It was turn 2.
Yes, mate.
I completely forgot to bring him down.
Oh dear. Well, he's going to have to come down turn 3.
He was going to come 9 inches away from that thing and see if he could charge it.
All right, no.
Oh. What an epic fail.
I think we're too far gone into the turn. We've just finished the turn.
I know.
Yeah. Otherwise, it'd been fine, but yeah, no. Too far gone into the turn. Oh, sorry, you're on 8. Right, so turn 3. I've not got my doohickey. Marines go again. I've moved up, and then I've opened fire, so I've done all the basic sort of bolt weapons. I've reduced him down to 14 wounds, is that?
Yep.
So he's been reduced down to 14 wounds now. Not too bad, not too shabby, still a bit rare, but not too bad. I've still got that to fire, and I've got all my Hell Blasters to fire, but I have seriously been reduced in firepower, coming back to you. Centurion Devs and the Land Raider being destroyed is a crippling blow. So, the Primaris at the bottom, with the Hell Blaster, he's going to overcharge. Reroll to hit. 2 hits. He's going to need 4s. 1 wound, sir. He's not within 6.
Oh, saved it.
Oh, a bit of a drop dice there, but we'll...
That was a little shufty.
That was a shufty.
Yeah.
That looked like a droppage. Right, no, I'm kidding.
It's too fast.
Right, the guys on top.
All overcharging?
Oh, yes. Reroll to hit. Okay. All, well, another 2 shots from another guy. All hit. So this is 4s. I didn't manage to get my linities off. So this is 4s, rerolling the 1s.
Wow.
That will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wounds, sir. He's got his 4-up save.
4 ups, 1 machine spirit.
Oh my God!
Only 1 goes through.
You know, he's done that before. That's not the first time you've done that. You've done that before. Right, you open fire.
You're going to shoot at them.
This is firing. The Storm Bolter, which can see through there, is going to have a go at them. But the first lot is going to fire at those over there. I am going to do them separately this time. So the first lot of shooting is 6 shots. Needing 3s. No rerolls now though.
Okay.
4. Needing 3s again. Rerolling the 1s. So 3 wounds. Minus of 2, 2 damage.
So they're in cover, so it might be 4 up.
Yep. Lost 2.
Lost 2.
Or 1 century, or 1 bloke.
I'm probably not going to move these next turn, so I can have that objective if they don't die. So the aggressor is dead.
The aggressor has gone down. So I will fire the same weapon again into the same guy. 8 shots.
Big.
But I do need 3s to hit. So 2 fails. Suddenly giving you 7 command points.
I do.
I think you've got 1, haven't you?
1, yeah.
Yeah. 3s rerolling the 1s. That will be another 5 wounds, sir, with a minus of 2.
So 5, 4 ups. 1 guy dies.
Don't know how you do that sometimes at 4 ups, where you seem to roll a hell of a lot.
It's karma.
Not karma. I think might be something dodgy about your dice now.
Oh, you're shooting.
It is. I'm going to be going into the combat phase. In combat, I managed to lose 2 of the Primaris down there. That's the Hell Blaster. They are the other Hell Blasters, and Cantor's managed to get in. They are all in, and they're all within 6 of Cantor. So we're getting a hit. I'm going with these guys first. They're going to use Gene Wrought Might, which means that any 6s I score to hit is an automatic wound. They've got 2 attacks normally, plus 1 for being the first round of combat, charge or be charged, plus another 1 for being within 6 inch of Cantor. This many. And then re-roll the fails.
More automatic wounds.
Now, so far, re-roll the fails. So that will be 5 auto wounds. Not doing too bad. And 1 miss so far. These will be at a -1 because I've upgraded melee.
Oh, yeah.
So you're going to need 4s. 1, 2, 3. Another 6. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wounds with a -1.
11 wounds with -1.
11 wounds with a -1. Ow. It's going to need 4s.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 go through.
That's just... To say that you, when you're rolling 3s, you roll nothing. When you're rolling 4s...
7 rolls.
So 7, right. So I'm going to add that Primaris Sergeant with the other Primaris stuff, and then I'll also add the Sergeant from there. Just so you can work it out, we've got a Sergeant, 2 normal Marines, and another Sergeant. So the Sergeant's got 3 attacks, plus 1 for charging this turn, plus 1 for Cantor being within 6. That's the other Sergeant. That's the other Marines. This is an insane amount of attacks. So, 3s and 4s on the Mechanicus dice. I am spilling dice out of my hand. These don't have Gene Wrought Might because it's only applied to 1 unit. But I do re-roll failed hits. That was actually part of that. I should really move them further away.
Not so many misses there.
That wasn't, yeah. There we go. But it's wounding. That's what's going to do it. The 6s and 4s on the Mechanicus dice. So you see, only 1 wound, but because I've played Assault Doctrine, that's automatic because it's a -4. Because it's -3 normally.
Indeed, so D3.
So it will be, how many do you have left? 7?
Yep.
D3 attacks. D3 wounds. Only 1.
That's a 6.
Down to 6.
The Cantor next.
It will be the Cantor next, yep. So he's got 4 attacks, plus 1 for his weapons, plus 1 for...
Yep.
Well, not plus 1 for his weapons, that's an old school saying. Plus 1 for charging, plus 1 for Cantor.
We'll do it.
But he does need 3s to hit. Thankfully he gets rerolls.
Mm.
Oh my god!
Still can do it.
No, he can't.
No, he can't.
He can't do it. I can't do it. He's knocked it down to 6
Get to fight back.
wounds back. That is insane. God, what's wrong with my dice? What's wrong with your dice as well with the amount of 4s that you like to
He
roll?
wants to make a game of it.
It's trying to. It's trying to. Well, down to 6 wounds. I don't know if it's going to... That's bad.
Indeed.
I would have thought all of that weight of hits would have at least done something. And it didn't.
He's got 5 up weapon skill now.
Yeah, so it's fighting back. Attacks with this guy's going just on Cantor. He needs 5s.
Got a few. Got a few.
I think less than what you think. Cantor's toughness is 4.
Toughness is 4. He's only on 2s.
Only on 2s.
So they all wound.
Oh dear. How many is that? 5?
5, yeah.
That's not good. Probably going to lose Cantor again. I always lose Cantor. 4 up. He is down.
6. 6 damage. Flat.
So, Warlord trait.
Do you fight? You don't.
He doesn't get back up.
Oh, yeah.
Also, does he
he
fight?
This could kill the knight.
He does fight. It's only 1 attack.
Yeah. Oh, he can't kill the knight then. He
So
hits.
it's hit. He doesn't wound. It's a shame.
Right.
That is a shame.
Score up.
Damn it. Look at the objectives, because I'm going to be within 3 inch with troops. I supersede, and I've got more guys. I've got that one there, which is 2. That one there, which is 2. Actually, what am I doing? Take those back, shall we? Because they don't happen until the end of the battle round.
Oh, of course.
That was my fault.
Yeah.
There we go. Right. So he's still got time to be able to get these out. Right. I've got a funny feeling I'm going to suffer this particular turn.
Right. The first
I
thing
think he's going to pull it back. But
he's going to
let's see. So every flamer's going against them.
D6 shots.
What's your stubber going against, sorry, again?
Stubber's going against the lone Hellblaster, and Endless Fury against the group of Hellblasters.
And then we've just checked, the tiniest bit can see the tiniest bit, so he's firing the thermal cannon into this guy. I will get cover though, because that's how we play the game here, whereas if I'm touching it and I'm 50% obscured, I get the cover save.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll do the D6 flamer shots.
Yeah.
We'll not write it on the terrain because it's chunky.
So
it's just one.
No wound.
So we'll
Stubber.
Stubber.
2 hits because you've used the command point. 1 wound. Saved.
Right.
Endless Fury.
3, 6, 9.
This is
12, 14.
Yeah, I think if my Hellblasters go, I've not really got much of a chance here.
Not so good there.
I don't know. You only need freeze.
True. And
1 6.
1 6. So an extra shot goes back in.
You need freeze again.
Oh, a few misses there.
Yeah, but still 6.
-2.
Yes. This is where I'm going to swap hands because I'm left-handed.
Wow.
1.
Wow.
I've done a you.
Done a me.
I've done a you.
That sucks.
That's all right for me, is that?
Really sucks.
Oh.
No.
Doesn't open fire before he dies.
Right, D6 shots into the whirlwind.
3.
3 on freeze.
Yep.
2
2.
hits. Wounding on
Freeze. Toughness. It's like a. Oh, maybe not. Right. Right. After all that looking, he doesn't manage to get it shot out. Right. Okay. I'm guessing this guy is now going to try and charge this thing.
Yeah.
And he might. Is he trying to charge out?
Yeah. I mean, at this stage, I've got nothing to lose.
Rightio. So into the combat phase. This guy here failed to get in. He suffered 3 wounds as well from a combination of the launchers plus the Stormbolter. Now it's over here. The charge has commenced. I've lost 2 Hellblasters and I didn't manage to do any wounds. But he's got 2 attacks going into them, which makes that 6. 1 attack going into him, which makes that 3. 1 attack going into them, which makes that 3. So which one first, then, sir?
Kill team dice is him.
Kill team dice is him.
White dice
is them.
And
black is the others. Rightio.
Freeze. Okay.
And that's 2 of them got missed as well.
Okay.
Does need 2s. And it is a -2, which is quite deadly.
Okay. So yeah, that.
Right, so the 2 against the Primaris Hellblasters. They both die. The 2 against the Hellblaster on his own. He dies. And then the 4 against the other 4 left. 3 of them die. He actually murders all of them. This knight is becoming a pain in my backside. I have 3 guys within. One of them's a sergeant. So the 2 Primaris Marines. 1 gets to fight the sergeant. He doesn't get to fight, so just 1 attack. Needing a 3. Needing a 6. No. This knight comes in and kills everybody. That shouldn't have happened.
No.
That should not have happened.
No, that should not have happened.
I'm going to check your dice for weightage. So
yeah.
I'm not looking good now.
So we score the round.
Yeah, hang on. That's true. We do score the round. So you were on 8. You scored the Warlord.
Scored Warlord for 1. This for 2.
That's for 2. That's for 2, and that's for 2. So that's 6, 7.
7
So
victory
you go up
points.
7.
15.
And I score that for 2 and that for 2. So I only go up 4. So I'm now on 9.
I'm on 15.
So even though I've given him a bloody nose in the first turn of the game, he's managed to spaz it and cheese it until now. His dice rolls have been really good, I'll be honest. The amount of 4-ups you managed to save against Hellblaster shots on that is insane. Bloody double it. I failed to get my Linities. I rolled a 1, which would mean that is on 2 points as well at the end of this. And I've still got a knight with 6 wounds who's done nearly all of your damage this game.
Yeah, he has.
He has definitely earned his points back.
Teaches me to take Marines.
I fired the Storm Bolter just for now. The main weapon I've already stated is going to go into them, but we're going to do that in a minute. We're just going to try and finish them off to see what happens. So I've got all the dice ready for those guys firing. That's going to be 16 shots.
This one.
Needing freeze. see, I don't count drops. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, good.
Any sixes? So I've got 2 misses, but I've got 2 sixes, so effectively they all hit. Needing 4s. This has got a -2 to it as well, so he's on a storm shield. He's only got 1 wound left. He's got to save 6. 10. He's done it before, though. You've seen his rolls. So he's looking at which dice are waiting. No, I'm kidding. He's gone down. He's gone down. That captain. He's not his war master, so I don't get a point for that. But he has gone down. A fuselage of bolt shots. Knocked another wound off the big lad. This is now going to fire. It's going to fire at them. So its first shot is 5, 3, or 5. Shouldn't have done that down there because that did look like I was changing it. But you can watch the. Luke will watch the video later on anyway. And I need freeze. Oh my God! 1.
Yay!
1 wound though. -2.
They're in cover, so 4.
He's dead. Dead Marine. So I'm gonna have to fire the second round at them. Yeah.
1s. Oh, better.
So 7. 5, 6, 7.
Better.
Kind of. Still need freeze to wound with all under 1s. Only 2. Still not enough to kill the Marines off.
4 ups.
Another 1 perishes. He's still got a presence down there.
So that's 2
He's
Marines
holding.
dead at that point.
It is, but your sergeant's going to be a leadership 8, so you're not going to fail it. So I can't do anything else in my turn. This is turn 4, correct?
Yep.
I've actually, to say that I give him a good bloody nose to start with, the fight back has really, really severely kicked my backside. That thing, surviving the fuselage of plasma blasts, has managed to, I have no idea, just managed to make it. Right then, sir, I'm not quite sure what your movement's going to be on that.
Not a lot. 6.
6, so it'll now be your turn 4. Fire with the big knight. I don't think anybody else has really got up that can see or range. It might do with some heavies down there. I don't think they're going to be able to.
With a 30
this guy
with ammunition.
Well,
just.
but he's not
one
the
guy.
closest model. They are.
Oh yeah, sure. No,
So you can't target them because they're characters.
Yep.
Right, so it will be firing at these.
Heavy stubber.
Yep, heavy stubber to begin with.
5s.
2 hits.
Wounds.
1 wound. Saved because I'm in cover. There's no minus
yeah.
on a heavy stubber. And then the endless fury.
Okay, 5s. Just 5s.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's not so good. That's an extra 1. So we'll call that. That's 4. Oh, no, there's 1 there.
No, because that's the dice you just put next to it, and that's a 4, so that's not a hit. That's
I knocked it.
4, yeah. Hang on. Wounding on freeze.
Okay, 3 wounds.
3 wounds, -2, +1. They've saved.
Wow.
The stern guard have taken it.
D6 shots.
Yes, yeah, this is the 4 shots against
5s.
1. So we can't kill it.
And 1 on
3.
3s even. Yeah, wounds.
It wounds. I am in cover. So I save on a 6. Yes!
My God.
Oh my God! My turn!
Your turn.
After all my death, my turn! Right, do they have anything they can shoot at? Let's check. Everyone is in range of
Hits.
1 guy from here.
And does it wound? It wounds.
It wounds, it's a -3, so I'm going to need a 5 because I'm in cover. Nope,
1
and he
left.
just takes out a Marine. Oh, look, that closer one. Right, it's gone. So, so he's not in range anymore.
That's the one.
Right. Are you charging, sir?
I might as well.
Go on, we'll let you roll. I'll do the Overwatch in a moment. He needs an 8. We've already measured.
Nope.
No.
Game
So
over.
Overwatch fire into him. Watch, he lost another 2 wounds to Overwatch. He's down to 3 left on the big lad. He's taken more damage than he should have ever taken. Let's be fair. So if I do manage to kill him with bolt of fire, it's a bit of justice.
Yeah.
So, right. I've got 1 point for that. 1 point for that at the end of turn 4. So I go up to 11. He's on 15. He's got 2 and 1.
So I'm on 18.
So I was on 18. Now, if we actually look at this properly, so if I kill his warlord, which is quite not in doubt, because I've got a couple of crack grenades I can throw at him, and I could probably kill him quite, I could probably do it. Depending, of course, upon what objective we roll, which is a 3.
That's the middle of the
Which
table.
is the middle of the table. Now, I should be able to get that one, which will give me 4 points to your 2, depending on who survived.
Yep.
I'll bring me up by 5. Again, if I take some of these off, it's a very close game.
Yeah, very
It's actually turned into a very close game. To say that we thought it wasn't going to be.
Battle round
Well, no,
5?
this is turn 5.
Yeah.
This is turn 5.
Is it the end of turn 5 or the beginning?
End of a turn 5, you roll to see whether or not you continue, because you can go up to 7 turns.
Yeah.
So end of turn. This is now turn 5. We know which objective it is. Let's go. Right. I've fired near enough everything except the Scorpius launcher. I've knocked him down to 1 wound remaining. Christ's sake. Because I needed 6 to wound. So the lieutenant is the only one with a pistol within 12. So he's going to have to fire into him. He misses! So the Scorpius launcher is going to have to go into the knight. It's not looking good. First lot of shooting is 4 shots. It's not the greatest. Needing 3s. Got 3 hits. Needing 5s, re-rolling 1s. None. So the second lot.
Round. 6.
It's a shame my 6s don't explode into something else. 3. A minus of 2.
4 up in bones.
No!
Dead, finally.
Does he explode? Please don't.
No, he doesn't.
Right, he's gone.
Finally.
He's gone. So that's a
done.
warlord kill.
He did his job.
Not half. Not half. But we've got to play it at bitter end on this one, because there's a good chance he could try and get more objectives here.
Yeah.
Right. Your turn, 5. Got some of these guys.
3.
Into
All hit.
this lad here. All hit. He needs 4s to wound.
2s.
Or 2s to wound. He's using his special ability.
Okay.
So that's 5 wounds. There's no minus to it though.
Nope.
And 1 wound goes through on the chaplain. I believe they've got 4 wounds in total.
As well. Oh no, he's on
No,
2,
no,
so-
he's on cover.
Yeah.
Casualty, we have just done a lot of measuring to see whether or not he's in range, and they're not. I kept thinking that it was people that are within line of sight. It's not line of sight, it's just physically within sight. So he's taken 1 guy out there. That's worth 2. So this is going to be the end, isn't it?
Which is worth 2.
That number, centre 1.
1.
Centre 1 was worth 2. We
Was
got
it
a 3.
number 3?
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't remember.
So number 3 is worth 2.
I get 2.
3,
this turn.
4. I get 5 this turn because I killed your warlord.
Yeah, and I get 2.
So I go up to 16.
I go up to 20. Does the game end though?
So I went first. I have to roll on a 3+. It does. No, it ends on a 2. 4-point victory.
Power!
I wouldn't consider it.
No, that wasn't a victory that I'm proud of.
Unit of the match, though.
Yeah.
He absolutely tanked anything coming towards him.
Unbelievable.
Destroyed the Centurion devs, destroyed the Land Raider, destroyed all the rest of the Hellblasters.
Deathwatch did nothing.
2 units of... Yes, he definitely,
Man of the
definitely man of the match. That's why people hate playing against knights.
One model can
Because
do all
one
that.
model can do all that, and you've got 3 or 4 in them.
Yeah.
That's why people don't like playing against knights. But I wanted to try... I did ask him... Well, he did say we're going to use knights, and I thought it would be quite interesting to see what knights would do.
I've got to go on record. The new Space Marine Codex is absolutely brutal.
It's a little bit overpowered, I think,
Against
personally.
another Marine list, it's brutal. Against Deathwatch, it's brutal. Something like Tyranids or Guardsmen, you're going to absolutely rip them to shreds.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, I've only been able to get against 2 games of Marines. But against the Knights as well. They were quite brutal against...
They were
'cause
there.
let's be fair, that lad
Yeah, you got
had no damage when he came trundling across here.
Yeah.
And then all this opened up and annihilated him.
Yeah.
Absolutely annihilated him, including the combat, because I think it was the combat that finished him off.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one I tried to finish stuff with combat, but managed to save a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And then I fluffed Cantor's brain, you.
Yeah.
Because if Cantor would have got the hits and wounds at
Yeah, he would have
-4
done, yeah.
with the assault doctrine. Doctrines, yeah, definitely very powerful. Very powerful. But that finally, thankfully, turned into a game. Due to some amazing saving throws and amazing dice rolls from this guy.
That's why we play it.
It is. It is, but the Deathwatch, I think my tactic of targeting the Deathwatch turn 1 and
Oh, you
annihilating
took
them.
my objective scoring so much away from me. It was unbelievable.
I didn't need to. He took majority objectives himself.
Exactly. I know.
Trundled in. He was, I'll be honest, ladies and gents, he was going to go down this side with that.
Would have been a
And I
different game.
think if he'd have gone down that side to try and get that objective,
First
I think
turn.
he wouldn't have. I think because he came forward and got in there,
It's hard to
it
say.
helped.
If I'd have made that, I'd have killed those. Next turn, I would have probably gone on your Scorpius.
Well, you probably would have done, but I don't think you would have taken out the last cannons.
No, you're right.
And I think the last cannons would have then probably hurt you.
Yeah, it would
because
have
the
been.
heavy, you wouldn't have had anything that came this way died.
Yeah.
So I would have had a bastion that would have been able to shoot at that because he wouldn't have been close enough.
Yeah.
It would have been an extra, maybe an extra turn of shooting against you.
Yeah.
But yeah, very, very well. We both lost as low warlords, but yeah, amazing.
Incredible game.
Amazing.
Incredible.
It was incredible. Oh, I keep trying to get the camera. Right, thank you very much for watching, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button for more. The Crimson Fist and the terrain was painted by yours truly. That's rootstem.co.uk. So if you are wanting any commissioned pieces, get on there, send me a message. I'll see what I can do for you. Right, thank you very much for watching, guys. See you next time.